children, little souls that I adore. Well, I always have a full ensemble. There is always room for more to come on board. Take the trip, take the journey to the other side. For centuries, I've done my job with talent and with pride.
Across the great divide, you have to pay a price. Death comes knocking, won't knock twice. When your time comes, whenever that may be, then comes the ferryman collecting his
Well, that's easy for you to say. For you, it's simply, come into the light, take my hand, follow me. You don't even have to do any work. I'm the one that has to move them on, head them up, cut them in, push them out.
Oh, I just love the way you say that. Except about the part how I don't do any work. I'm the reaper. That means I gather, bring together, draw in.
And on days like today, you make even more work for me. I'm not busy enough without you going on a binge.
Oh, I just love natural disasters. Tornadoes, earthquakes, even one-offs like that Titanic thing. I can make a monthly quota all at once. Then I get to relax in some nice tropical jungle somewhere. It's not my fault that I'm good at what I do. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh, I love this game!
Grim.
Beg pardon?
You're supposed to be the Grim Reaper.
Oh, no, I'm not supposed to be grim. It's just that what mortals think I do is rather so. I prefer Angel of Death.
What was that last part?
Of Death? It It's not my fault, really. It's just a part of the job. I simply choose to focus on the more uplifting parts.
Right, because I get to cart their ugly, unredeemed, unrepentant souls. And some of them stink!
Well, that's why you're here, to help them cross over. Then they can get all prettied up. Wings, halos, milk and honey.
Yeah, whatever. Plus, I don't get paid anywhere near enough. What's with this pay what you can nonsense? What am I? A petting zoo?
We all have our jobs. You don't hear Cerberus complaining, do you?
He's a dog. A few bones in a tree and a leg up or three, and he's happy.
Well, I don't know how to help you out of your doldrums, but I know a little bit of activity always helps me to feel better. What do we have on today's docket? Oh, yay! Stacy Burkhalter. 15. It's always so much more interesting when they're young. They don't have so many preconceived notions about the trip. The older ones, questions. Am I dead? Duh. Is this heaven? Sheesh.
Don't you feel bad about taking them so young?
If you think of how long we've been doing this, 100, 200, 500 years is a blip. So a little more, a little less. It's all good. Besides, the younger ones are more upbeat. Well, except those gothers.
Whatever. So what are the details on this one? Let's get this over with. I need some sleep.
Oh, Spectre!
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please pull the paperwork on to Miss Stacy Burkhalter? We have an appointment this evening.
Right away. Hey, Karen. How's it hanging?
Something a little grave digger.
Same shift, different day, just taking care of business. I'll be right back with that.
Really though, Karen, I don't know why you're so down in the dumps. You're really good at what you do. Business is good. And there are so many different sorts of people that we meet every day.
See, that's just it. When you meet them, you see them at home or work or hang gliding or wearing leather chaps and a gas mask. Interesting circumstances. But by the time they get to me, they're all walking like prisoners in the French chain gang. So for me, it's the same old grind. Go to one side, ferry to the other, go back to one side, ferry to the other. It's boring. I need more. This isn't all I was created to be.
Actually, that's pretty much exactly what you were created to be.
Shut up! Look, I'll do my job, but I don't have to like it.
Well, I still love it. So I'm gonna go fetch tonight's passenger. This one's a sleeper. I hope she's in cute jammies.
Time for what?
Time for you to move on. Shake loose your mortal coil.
You mean like croak, kick the bucket, time for a meeting with old Mr. Grimm?
Why does everyone say grim?
Huh?
I'm not grim. Do I look grim? Look at me bright, shiny, Berkey pleasant. What part of this is grim?
I'm sorry, sheesh. How was I supposed to know? This is my first time dying. Are you gonna take me to the great beyond?
Oh, no. I'm just here to kill you. The ferryman will see you safely to the other side. That is if you were able to pay the fare.
Fare? What fare?
You have to pay the ferryman if you want him to take you across the river.
Oh, like a bridge toll. I get it. Hang on. I don't suppose there's any way I could get out of this. You don't do bargains. Can I sell my soul or something?
No, dear, I'm sorry. Groveling, pleading, and begging isn't my department. I just do acquisitions. Now, come on, let's get you moving along.
Whoa.
What?
Nothing. You're just more what I expected.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? How much have you got?
That's rude.
You're right. Officially, I'm supposed to say, I am the ferryman, here to carry your soul to the other side, if you have the fare.
Hi, I'm Stacy.
What?
I said, my name is Stacy. What's yours?
No one's ever asked before. I'm the ferryman.
No, that's what you do, not who you are.
Look, I don't want to get into this. I wish I didn't, but I've got work to do.
Then why do you do it?
What?
If you don't like your job, then why do you do it?
Because it's my job and somebody has to do it.
But why you? If you don't like it, then quit and stop whining like a little Nancy.
You don't understand how this works. It is not that simple and... Are you, like, afraid of me or anything?
Blah, 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 blah. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Besides, if I don't understand, why don't you break it down?
People get up every day, go to the job, every day working slop, working stiff, but there really is no difference. Bigger mortis like the tortoise, going through the motions, slowly, dragging it along. Before long, all your time is gone, and then you come to me on this shore, wishing that you had done more, or you could have done before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now what you gonna do when there's nothing left to prove? All that's left now is the truth. In the pudding is the proof of purpose. How much does it cost? How much time was lost? Pay me for the chance to come on board and take a ride. If you don't have the currency, then you will be denied. And
Yeah, I heard what you were saying, but why are you complaining? You said it yourself, don't like what you do something else. But you can stand here crying and burying the dying, or figure out a way to do something that's satisfying.
What do you do when you don't want to do the only thing
take this job and shove it. No, you love it. I just want to leave, like you would not believe. So won't somebody take my place and give me a reprieve? Won't someone give me a break from this hell for heaven's sake? Won't somebody come and take this job and shove it? No, you love it. I just want to leave, like you would not believe. So won't somebody take my place and give me a reprieve?
Look down, don't look high. Look down, you're here until you die. Look down, don't look high. Look down, you're here until you die.
So, what was all that?
I'm done. Just done. I've decided I don't want this job anymore.
Don't be silly. You have to do this job. You don't have a choice.
And why don't I?
Because you have to do the job until you're dead. Or until someone kills you.
What kind of bull is that?
That's just how it works. I would think you would appreciate the job security.
It's more of a dead-end job.
Gee, I see what you did there.
So, if I can get somebody to kill me, then I won't have to do this job anymore.
That's right, except by the time they get to you, they're already dead. So, how would you do that?
I have no idea. But at least now I have a strategy. I just need to get someone to take me out.
Everyone is scared of you. You would think they would be more afraid of me. Okay, maybe not, but...
Right. But if I can get one of them so mad that they stop being scared, that's it. That's the key.
Don't be ridiculous. Who would get mad at sweet, loving, adorable you?
You wait. I can get all kinds of annoying if I want to. Just wait.
Well, good luck with that. Well, not really. I'm just being polite.
Yeah, well, no more of that for me. I've got work to do.
No new acquisitions till later today. A pair, though, I think. Hey there, Chocolate Drop. What's floating your boat?
I'm quitting. Well, I'm going to have someone kill me so that I can quit.
Kill? Kill you? Did it just get cold in here? Yeah, I don't think so. That's not gonna happen.
That's what I said. But old Mr. Grumpus says he's tired of his job.
Your job? Try doing my job. That dog has 3 mouths and 3 heads and 3... Oh, I'll leave it at that. But what makes you think you'll get someone to kill you? I mean, even if someone wanted to, you're not exactly easily dispatched.
I know. But it's worth it if it means getting out of this lousy job.
I'll trade work with you any day you're ready, pal.
You can't do that. You work for me. And speaking of which, the paperwork on that pair, get it, would you?
Right away. Good luck with that.
Well, let's get to work, shall we?
I'll get to work, all right. Living life in the underground, I do the get around, and I've seen myself a good thing or two. But when your life is like a treadmill, you feel like roadkill, and there's only so much you can do. And if you wonder why I'm sour with all this power, and my growth just goes on for days, because I want to find a better way to get away, and get some clarity, get out of this phase. But once in a while when you look up the road, you get so frustrated your head could explode. And that oncoming light at the end of the tunnel won't be any fun, but as the first rains are coming your way, you know you gotta move, get out the way. But you're frozen in the headlights, you gotta get your mind right. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the deity I meant to be. There's no reason why I can't do what I wanna do. Find what is mine and start living my truth. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get down to it. When I look into the mirror, could it be clearer? Straight up a legend in my own time. Yes, I'm remarkable, with a sparkable glory. Hallelujah, about to blow your mind. I spend my better days living in the grave. It's time to get up and rise up and shine. And I won't complain about all the rain, 'cause time is time and now the time is mine. Watching all this amazing beat, my fire blazing, our stations delaying. Why shouldn't I upgrade my own placement? Get out of the basement, take my place among the stars in the sky. It's time to reject what they all expect. I say what the heck, I do what I want. It's time to come out, I'll scream and I'll shout. I'll say it's about my crack guitars. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the deity I'm meant to be. There's no reason why I can't do what I wanna do. Find what is mine and start living my truth. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get down to it. Ooh, maybe fate or destiny, but who writes my story if not me? The story isn't written, and while I don't know when, I don't care where it started, 'cause I'ma write the end. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the deity I'm meant to be. Don't tell me I can't do what I wanna do. Find my divine and start living my truth. And you know that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Gonna get to be it, you know. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the deity I'm meant to be. There's no reason why I can't do what I wanna do. Find what is mine and start living my truth. And that's exactly what I'm about to do.
I think I'll let Eric take me out this weekend.
I don't think so.
I'm supposed to go out with him?
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Once again, I decide I want to go out with someone and you can't help getting all up in the way.
I already had plans to go out with him. You just decided you wanted to go out.
Irregardless and notwithstanding.
It's not a word.
Notwithstanding is so a word.
Irregardless.
What?
Irregardless isn't a word.
Yes, it is. You just said it.
But I only said it to say that it isn't a word. Even though you said it.
That doesn't make any sense. What about solidarity and sisterhood? Do those words mean anything?
Of course they do. But what does that have to do with me and Eric going out this weekend?
Stop trying to change the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. The subject is that Eric and I are going out this weekend.
See? There you go. That's what I meant.
What's what you meant? You're not making any sense.
Oh, I'm not making any sense. There you go again, devaluing my opinion to suit your own agenda.
Wait, how did this go from me going on a date with Eric to some personal attack on you?
Have you listened to anything I've been saying?
I was, but you changed it all around. You're batty sometimes.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I expose your insensitivity over my feelings toward Eric, you choose to attack my mental health? Are you crazy? See, there you go. First you sweep in and try and take my boyfriend. Then, when they call you out on your sabotage, you turn it around and begin launching all these personal attacks at me for no discernible reason. I can't believe you.
Oh, you vote Republican, don't you?
What does that have to do with anything? Stick to the subject, you. You hog-stealing man.
I am not having this conversation anymore. You can be so frustrating sometimes.
Oh, yeah, of course. As soon as I make my point, you crawl into a shell to avoid having to confront the truth. That's just like you. You Benedict Arnoldist.
I swear to the Almighty, if you say one more word, I am crashing this car.
Naugahyde.
Naugahyde.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Think I was kidding, huh?
Discussion. Did you two always go on like that?
Like what? What happened? Where are we?
She asked us a question. Why is it always about you?
I said we.
I said, always focused on you.
Okay, so I get it. I am in hell.
No. Well, not yet at least.
See? Yeah, Miss Know-It-All.
This is the space between worlds. Sort of an itinerant landscape.
Could use a gardener. It's kind of gray and flat, don't you think?
Are we stuck here forever?
Not necessarily. Let me introduce you to the ferryman. Oh, Karen!
Ah, new arrivals. Hello, ladies. I am the ferryman, here to carry your souls to the other side, if you have prepared.
A boy, I think.
Are you serious? You're gonna go there. Here.
What? Huh? Go where? I'm already here and we don't really know where he is now, do we?
That's not what I meant.
Well, if you just speak more clearly, we wouldn't have these misunderstandings.
Are they always like that?
For as long as I've known them. Yes.
Well, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Where are we going?
Do you have your fare?
Fair?
Yes, for me to ferry you across to the other side.
That's not fair. That's funny.
No, it isn't.
I think I have a little bit of money. How much you want?
How much have you got?
Well, I'm not paying anything. I don't think it's fair to charge a fare to get somewhere when no one ever told us to. Prepare! And if you don't like it, well, I don't care.
I don't think you understand how this works. If you don't pay me to take you across, you wander here, aimlessly, forever.
Excuse me, you don't get to decide whether or not I have aims. I have goals. I am determined. My ambitions have value regardless of whether or not you can see it, mister.
That's not what I meant. What I meant is, if you don't come with me, you'll be stuck here.
There you go. How do you do that? I'm not stuck. I am a capable and competent woman. I don't need you to validate me.
Are you crazy?
Ooh, you shouldn't have said that. There you go! Why is it that when a woman says something that a man can't comprehend, his go-to accusation is that she's crazy? Maybe it's that we're speaking on a plane that transcends your stupid, home-made, and simplistic ideals. Did you ever think of that? Of course not, mister. I can't handle a strong woman with her own thoughts.
No, I can't handle anyone who was out of their ever-loving mother's mind.
How dare you? I don't have to put up with that sort of insult.
What are you gonna do about it? You wanna take a swing at me? Go ahead. I dare ya.
Oh no, I'll do you one better. How do I get in touch with the Equal Opportunity Commission?
Are you kidding me?
Sadly, no, she is not. Once she gets started.
Don't apologize for me. I can speak for myself. I don't need anybody putting words into my mouth.
What you do need is someone to shut you up.
Well, you just go ahead and try, Mr. Man. I'm not afraid of you, or your bones, or your bird, or your creepy little dinghy. I mean, your boat. I'm not afraid at all. You can't do anything.
Anyone else have anything they want to say?
Well, it looks like your little plan to have someone take over isn't going quite as you planned.
I'm starting to think if I want to avoid these rotten apples, I have to go straight to the tree.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna find me a fresh one.
Hey, you can't do that.
Says who?
Says, hey, wait! What?
gathered here today to say farewell to this, the departed. Wait a minute. I think I'm going to be preaching in the key of G today. Yes, that's right. Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today to say farewell to this, the departed. In attendance, we got family, friends, and the lovely young girl. And I am the Reverend Dr. Rufus King Blackshear, and I'll be officiating today's send-off of our dearly departed to his final home in glory. What can we say about such a fine gentleman raised right here in our town?
He was an immigrant. Yeah.
Well, he started from nothing and
He was a trust fund baby.
who worked hard too.
Never worked a day in his life.
Who lived his life to the fullest.
He was a hermit.
Who bravely.
He was scared of his own shadow.
Who?
No.
He.
No, he didn't.
Good.
My dear husband, no! Why?
Bitches, man. A life
Yes, Pastor.
once lived cannot be turned back into what it once was. See, Herbert reminds us that it is not what lies behind us that matters now, but it's what lies ahead. And what lies ahead for our dear brother Burroughs is golden slippers, milk and honey,
Brimstone.
fire and... Wait a minute.
No, that's pretty much what he was in for.
But you don't understand that. Brother Herbert was a faith partner. He was sowing his seed to the glory and the majesty of...
I mean, oh my dear husband.
He doesn't get it.
Doesn't get what?
He paid the wrong guy.
What do you mean?
He paid you.
In a manner of speaking, maybe.
He should have paid him.
Paid him? Why? Who he?
Well, he's Karen, the ferryman.
Wait, hold on. I never get to say it's live, people. Hold on. I am the ferryman, here to carry your soul to the other side, if you have to fare.
And I'm Azrael, the angel of death.
Well, I hate to burst your bright pink bubble, but Herbert already did.
Oh, we're not here for him. We're here for you.
Squeeze me.
Yeah, ask not whom the bell tolls. Ding ding, buddy.
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. A postcard, a warning, some semaphore. Might have been nice.
That's not how it works, Bob. That's not how it works.
Indeed.
Well, then how does this work?
Well,
Let me have this one. Come on.
fine.
So, quick and painful, or slow and peaceful? I'll let you pick.
Well, in keeping with how I lived, I think it's mandatory that I go in style. Well, the good book says to only live once, and some believe that's true. And I went and decided long ago just exactly what I do. They say you can't take it with you once they lay your soul to rest. But I decided that's a backwards way to think, and I put it to the test. So bring me all you bountiful into the upper room. And in exchange, I'll say a prayer to save your soul from doom. So buy your ticket, pay the price, make sure the red stay looking nice. Don't make me
seat taken?
It doesn't appear to be.
Mind if I sit here?
It probably doesn't matter whether I mind or not. I mean, you're either going to sit there or you aren't. But my opinion on the matter isn't likely to be your deciding factor. Is it?
I guess it's true. But who knows? You may have been waiting for someone.
Well, actually, I am waiting for someone.
Oh, mind if I ask who?
You ask that a lot.
What's that?
You keep asking if I mind. I mean, why don't you just do what you're going to do? It's not as if I'm going to oppose you or stop you.
I guess it's true. But I always believe in being polite and makes interactions much more pleasant, I find.
If you say so.
So, who is it that you're waiting for?
I could tell you, but you probably wouldn't believe me.
Well, you never know until you try. So, who?
I took an online survey 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I love those! Which cupcake would you be? Who is your celebrity twin? What tropical fruit are you?
Yeah. Anyways, the one I took was a little different.
Oh, which one did you take?
Never mind, it's silly. I don't mean to bore you.
Oh, no. I find these sorts of things interesting. Well, except for one. It's sort of infuriating, actually.
Which one is that?
That silly how long will you live survey. Like, people can actually find that out from Facebook.
Why does that one bother you?
Well, I could tell you, but you probably won't believe me.
Well, you never know until you try, so why?
Well, when people take that survey, they think one of two things. Either they pay no attention to it whatsoever and go on about their lives as if they have forever, taking no account for the fact that eventually their time will be up. And so, instead of going to the Grand Canyon, dyeing their hair purple, or learning to speak Mandarin, they blow it off and stay focused on their 9-to-5 job at the packing peanut factory.
But making a living is important to people.
There's nothing wrong with making a living, but what's the point if you don't have a life? Work, croak. Where's the fun in that?
But people have hobbies, or kids, or mariachi lessons.
Some do, and they're not the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who get up, get in their car, leave their house, and drive to a job they hate because they have to make money to pay for their house and their car.
But a house and a car are like kind of necessary.
I know, and there's nothing wrong with them. But what's the point of having stuff in your life if your life becomes all about keeping the stuff? Plus, when you die, you don't get to keep that stuff anymore anyway. Trust me, I know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. But the other people from that survey that drive me crazy are the ones who think that they're spot on.
Oh?
Yeah, because they think they know when their time is up. As the day gets closer, they just sit around and expect death to show up. No goals, no plans, no bucket list. They just sit in silence, waiting for... Wait, which survey did you take?
How long will you live?
Oh, so you're waiting for...
Death.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of figured Death should be one of the more interesting characters I could meet.
Well...
Dark, marauding, consumptive, grim.
I am not grim.
I know you're not. I was talking about... Wait a minute. You're supposed to be Death. That's funny. Where's the skull? The scythe? The cloak?
Has anyone ever heard of the Angel of Death? I'm a freaking angel. I'm bright. I'm pretty. I'm angelic, for God's sake!
Whoa, Sugar Plum, take it easy. I believe you. So, I guess you're the one I was waiting for, after all.
I'm sorry for getting so worked up. You expect me to be all creepy. It's just not who I am.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This kind of puts a wrench in my plans.
What plans?
I wanted your job. But if I have to dress up like a pretty princess, it's not gonna happen.
You can't have my job. You couldn't do my job. But I might just have an opportunity for you that you'd enjoy, but you'll have to come along with me.
Well, that's what I've been waiting here for.
Good. Now close your eyes.
Only wandering lost for eternity when you can't pay away from yourself endlessly evolving eternity. Vagrant spiritual vagabonds with their intentions are we. Only wandering lost for eternity when you can't pay away from yourself endlessly evolving eternity. Vagrant spiritual vagabonds with their strangers are we. There is no concept of time or of day. Moment by moment we're wasting away. Stuck in a wasteland, unable to rest. Endlessly dying, now already dead.
Excuse me, where am I? I was having a constitutional in the master bathroom, and I believe now normally I wouldn't pay any attention. Oh, but it was Persephone. And well, she gets very upset when I don't respond to sounds immediately. For instance, that time she bought me the chaps, and I...
Mr. Burroughs, you'll have to catch the next ferry. You're first in line. Think of it as being early.
Early? There's no such thing as being early. I mean, early is simply on time, and on time is late. But the real question is, for what? Am I in fact late? I don't recall having any appointments. And if I did, I would have made sure to have been on time. I mean, on time being early. Does that make sense?
You had an appointment today with Destiny.
No, Destiny I fired. She was an exotic dancer who stole. I used to spend lots of time with two people named Molly and E. Nice ass though. Mother of a lecture, I did, until she stole. Oh, but now I have Persephone, and no matter what anyone else thinks, she loves me for my strong jaw, my lion-hearted fortitude, and my exceptional fecundity. But I didn't have the appointments with Destiny, just Persephone interrupting my daily. But that wouldn't have been an appointment. Is it possible there was a clerical error?
Okay. Go with that. Well, might as well get you checked in while you wait. Name?
Herbert Burroughs.
Occupation?
The international man of mystery, the webcam Hallie, and benefactor to the Greater Opulence Evangelical Ministry.
Oh, really? Well, takes all kinds, I suppose. Cause of death?
Death? Who's dead?
You are? That's why you're here.
No, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, it's like...
Yes, I know. Constitutional. Persephone.
Oh, it's you. Wondering when you were gonna show up.
Just who might you be?
I am the ferryman, here to carry your... You know what? I'm actually not even gonna go through all of that. I have a personal beef with you.
With me? That can't be. I don't believe we've ever been acquainted.
You're the one who gave away all that money to that swindling sidewinder of a preacher man.
Reverend Blackshear? Oh, what a great man. Peace be upon him.
He's a conniving, sidewinding, fast talker. You gave him a ton of money and that gold-digging doxy is bathing in the rest. I can't imagine how you're going to pay your fare.
The gold digging? The side winding? How dare you? I don't have to take this from you. I don't. I won't. I can't. I don't understand.
Poor little man. Mind scrambled like an egg.
Should I dispose of this one?
Yeah. Take him somewhere nice, though. Let him wander in a pasture somewhere.
I have terrible allergies.
Roomier than I expected. What's down there? Oh, that's one of the pathways of the damned. If people can't pay the ferryman, they sort of wander through the halls of Gehenna for eternity. They'll keep you occupied, but they're not very engaging.
Well, I suppose there's worse ways to pass the time.
Oh, believe me, there are. You should see what's at the end of some of those hallways. There's one where you walk for years and years and don't realize that with every step, you become gradually mired in the tears and defilement of the sea mightiest warriors. Before you realize what's happened, it's up to your eyes, and they never catch on until it's too late.
What happens once it gets that high?
Either they panic and have to make their way back, or they just keep walking on and on and on. Kinda yucky if you ask me.
Okay, so you've got me here. What's next?
Oh, you need to meet Karen. He should be along any moment now.
Karen.
Yes, the ferryman. He's the one whose job you want?
I want your job, or at least wanted. I'm not digging the uniform.
Well, I told you that just isn't going to happen. But you might be able to work something out with him if you're up to the task.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
Ah, yet another. There's soul outside there.
No. This one isn't trying to cross over.
Oh, another wandering soul?
Nice outfit. Now that one I could get used to.
What are you talking about?
She wants your job. Your job.
Her? She seems dreadfully dull. Why her?
Who are you calling dull?
You! You have no idea what you're even considering. I don't imagine you're up to the task.
Well, bring it on, Daddy. What's it gonna take?
Many sacrifice and handwriting is on the wall. You've been tried, I find you wanting, but you want a chance to call my bluff. Think you're tough enough to do this job? Well, step up, slob, and take a shot. Make it hot. Come on, show me what you got. Just because you think you've got a little swagger, do you really think that it would even matter? You think you can carry souls? I'd rather think you're in over your head. You can't handle the dead. Yeah, you heard what I said. You're real, you teeny tiny little white bread. I'm talking about the darker side of midnight, going to the dark side, cutting out the sunlight, digging deeper, going right to the seventh level of hell. You can bid your sanity farewell. Your days are counted and been brought to an end. You've gone around the bend and you're down in the deep end. Say goodbye to your mind, cause you're never gonna see it again.
I know you think that you can scare me, but you should beware. I've been around the block a time or two. Beat things uglier than you could get. I guess you're allowed to be upset, but please don't go crying. I'm just trying to do what's best for you and everyone. Give up, son. Your time as a ferryman is done. Give the keys up to someone who wants to get the job done. Pick me. I'm the one to do it. Have a task, you'll see it through. And don't worry about my mind. I can take it. I'll be fine.
First there's darkness, then there's sadness. Then you start to come apart, sinking into madness. The further down you travel, the more your mind unravels. Reality ceases to be. You start to doubt the things you see. Your heart and mind cannot agree as you let go. First there's darkness, then there's sadness. Then you start to come apart and sinking into madness. The further down you travel, the more your mind unravels. Reality ceases to be. You start to doubt the things you see. Your heart and mind cannot agree as you let go of sanity.
Well, so much for your little plan, I guess. There doesn't seem to be anyone capable of besting you. I guess you'll just have to stand.
There just hasn't been anyone yet, but there will be. Just stop bringing me these second string players and I'll get what I want.
Why don't you just give up on this crazy notion? You are who you are.
I am whoever and whatever I want to be.
I know, but what we do is important, and who you are is important. When first were flung the heavens above, and darkness cast at bay, the lands were founded on the seas, the moon first held her sway, the sun shone
when you think you know yourself, you start to feel like someone else. The path you knew that you were on, you're losing ground. You look around, and then it's gone. You used to see the way to go, and now you're not so sure you know. When everyone around you looks to you, but you don't know yourself, if what you think is true. You used to think that what you think is best. It's hard to feel that when you second guess. And while you try to do the best you can, you try to talk to people that you know don't understand. It starts to crystallize just what you need to do. It's not just a way of thought or just a point of view. 'Cause when it all comes down to seeing what is true, the person that you mostly have to answer to is you. And if I had to stand before myself on Judgment Day, and if I asked myself about the way I lived, what would I say? Did I do all I could do? And was I true to being who I wanna be? 'Cause at the end of time, when I'm standing all alone, I can only give an answer based on what I've lived and known. No matter what they see, the only one who has the right to judge on me is me. Sometimes you gotta take the time to open up your mind, get your mind right, get it upside, see the sunlight, 'cause you just might see things in a new light. Once the clouds part, then you might start to see the next part of your state of being. Once you start to seeing all the daybreak for your own sake, and you won't regret it anymore. There's more in store, you can be sure. If you endure, your day will come. Believe and keep moving, whatever you see, keep fighting and flying and grinding. When thoughts just keep never minding. Worst of the worst you can handle. Be you and haters, be damned, and just put on your fabulous face and go ahead and keep taking your place there. Now I own it, and I have shown it. I don't have to prove a thing to anyone. I put the time and time again. My days of worrying are gone and done. I'm finally good with me and all of me, and I'm loving me. And now it's time I take my own chains off of me and set myself free.
I don't know. I'm doing fine, but Karen is starting to worry me a little. He still wants to quit his job, but he doesn't understand that we're a team, conjoined, the natural order of things.
Has he found anyone to take him on?
I keep bringing him people, but he either scares them off, throws them out, or sends them wandering into madness.
Well, why do you keep bringing him people?
Because it's my job. What else am I supposed to do?
You make a good point there. Maybe instead of trying to convince him not to quit, you could convince him to stay.
What's the difference?
One is trying to tell him what he doesn't want to do. The other is helping him see what he does want to do. Sounds the same, but the perspective is totally different.
Help him to see the light, so to speak?
Sure. Yeah, go with that.
Still in the dumps?
Actually, no. Dealing with that little neophyte got me thinking. I'm feeling a bit more optimistic about this whole thing.
Well, now that's good to hear.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still bored, but I realize that there are so many things that I could do down here. I might hike the price a little, start charging for things I might actually want.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe the soul of a firstborn, the color of somebody's eyes, the scent of somebody's last breath.
Oh no, you don't want that. Nothing roasted death breath. Ew.
Yeah, maybe not that. But I realize that there are so many things that I can do down here. I just got stuck in a rut. The possibilities are literally endless. As in I can mess with people for all of eternity if I want to. And I don't have to charge just money. I can charge whatever I want.
That's the spirit. Like I've always said, find something you do for free and figure out how to get paid for it.
Well, there's more than one way of skinning a cat.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
What? I mean, there's different ways to get a thing got.
Oh, I knew that's what you meant. So, what's next?
Who have you got for me next? I'm feeling spirited.
Let me see what I can do. Spectre!
Yeah,
What do we have next on today's docket?
family of 3. Dad, mom, daughter, all at once.
Oh, okay. Wait here. I'll be back with your latest passengers.
Talk about parental pride, she gets her brains from my side. Certain things might be denied, but she takes after me. Bright eyes, big heart, yes, her daughter's really smart. Certainly she stands apart the way it ought to be. Big brains, good looks, and super kids, we wrote the books. 14 years is all it took to raise a perfect kid. A president, a CEO, or someone from a TV show. There's no limit to where she'll go because of what we did.
Sometimes genetics are pathetic. They're my parents. I don't get it. How could these two simply be someone that's a fool? Behavior that they say is caring really is just overbearing. It was really hard to learn to swim in this deep pool. I should take the time to mention no forensic condescension. Hand over adult pretension makes me want to hurl. Though I managed to avoid becoming terribly annoyed, I get all the toys 'cause I'm the center of the world.
Talk about parental pride, she gets her brains from my side. Certain things might be denied, but she takes after me. Bright eyes, big heart, yes, our daughter's really smart. Certainly she stands apart the way it ought to be. Big brains, good looks, and super kids. We wrote the book, 14 years was all it took to raise a perfect kid. A president or CEO or someone from a TV show. There's no limit to where she'll go because of what we did.
I didn't learn this in science class, but I found the critical mass. Start the timer, counting down. At 0, I be around. Tick tock, hear the clock, counting down there too. All I need to be set free is to get out of this room.
Talk about parental pride, she gets her brains from my side. Certain things might be denied, but she takes after me. Bright eyes, big heart, yes, her daughter's really smart. Certainly she stands apart the way it ought to be. Big brains, good looks, and super kids, we wrote the book. 14 years is all it took to raise a perfect kid. A president or CEO or someone from a TV show. There's no limit to where she'll go because of what we did.
So, are you still trying to leave the company?
Nah, I've decided I'm going to figure out ways to enjoy my job after all.
Well, that's good. If you can't love your work, how do you make it through the day?
Well, today marks the new dawn of the ferryman.
I told you that we shouldn't have got it for her.
Ah, yes, but it's always good to foster creativity and exploration.
Look at where we are. Who's going to feed Foofy?
Foofy?
Our cat.
Why must you always focus on the petty little things?
Foofy is not petty. And no, I don't.
I didn't say that Foofy was petty. I said that the things that you focus on are petty. Why must you obsess about the little things?
Luckily for you, I focus on the little things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, I thought that might change your tune. I still say this is all a stupid idea.
It was an investment in my future.
What? Future! Look at where we are!
In my legacy, then. How many kids will be able to say that they...
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Family accomplishments, leading the pride, achievement. Why is that so difficult for you to understand?
You helped our daughter build a thermonuclear device.
You what?
Middle school science project.
How'd you get...
Scrape the luminous stuff off of 1400 glow-in-the-dark Mickey Mouse watches.
So you blew up an atom bomb.
No. It was just a teeny tiny little misfire that just happened to turn our garage into a molten pile of debris.
And ruined my begonias, I might add.
Again, with the negative focus. Can't you see the flowers through the trees?
No, because they were incinerated!
Now you can see why I did it.
Did what?
Premature detonation.
Excuse me?
I thought I could get clear, but apparently molten slag was a little faster than I thought. Fizz, pop, poof, and then here we are.
Why? Why in the world would you do that?
Have you been listening to these two? I did the world a favor.
Oh, my garden, the laundry. Oh my God, I'm snack mom next week. Oh, this couldn't have happened at a worse time.
If it helps you to feel any better, this was your time. It was going to happen one way or another.
See, it was fate. Listen to the lady.
Ah, so now you want to listen to little Missy instead of your own wife. We'll see how that works out for ya.
I hate to break up your little connubial confrontation, but I am the ferryman, here to carry your souls to the other side, if you have the fare.
What kind of fare?
I don't know. How about a little game of roulette for one of your souls? I could use someone to mop the ferry from time to time.
Oh, I don't really care for that. You see, we're sort of a package deal.
I don't believe I offered it as an option. That's the price. One of you stays. It's just a question of which one. You, the wench, or the spawn.
You, sir, have insulted my family's honor and grace. I demand satisfaction.
Hello? Nice try. said, sit down! Why? Why do folks have to drill me?
Excuse my language, but what the hell was that?
I don't even know what came over me. I mean, I'm starting to get to where I'm starting to feel myself, then he comes along with the slappity slap, and the next thing I know, here come the thunder. Well, I guess we've all learned one thing. Ain't nobody who can be who I'm supposed to be, and I can't be anything other than who I'm meant to be.
That's two things, love.
Once I was a chump down in the dumps, and I used to not know who I was. It was all because I was busy trying to be anyone that wasn't me. But now I realize the only prize is being true to me. So naturally it's time to turn around and start to climb the higher ground. The speed of sound might be too slow, you know, for how I grow. So here we go, enjoy the show. Don't look the other way, cause baby, it's a brand new day.
Once you know yourself, you
Won't need no one else, cause all you have to do is know how to be you. Once you know yourself, you won't need no one else, cause all you have to do is know how to be you.
take a good look at yourself one day, start to say, I wonder what's going on. But when you understand the master then your things that can't stand, command, perform, become the storm like here's a norm where everybody knows your name. Goddamn, you're famous, flameless, shameless. Even when you just got one name, you might have been frustrated, now elated, escalated up your game, get elevated, tempo is accelerated.
Once you know yourself, you won't need no one else, cause all you have to do is know how to be you. Once you know yourself, you won't need no one else, cause all you have to do is know how to be you. Once you know yourself, you won't need no one else, cause all you have to do is know how to be you. Once you know yourself, you won't need no one else, cause all you have to do is know how to be you. 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 Cross the great divide, you have to pay